Hello everyone, this is a little something I've been meaning to do for a while now, so hopefully you guys enjoy it. This CMF will focus mainly on StudioTrigger, but I do have others planned. Alright, let's get this started. First of all, I know this is a Trigger series, but I really wanted to include some Gainax since they're basically a Trigger's predecessor. So to get things started, we have Simone, the head of Gurren Lagann. This version is based on the early years, so that's why he's using mid-legs, to make him smaller than his bro. His accessory includes a build for the core drill, using existing pieces, and just like the others in the series, he has specialized hairpiece. This one in particular will probably need to be double molded to create the goggles sitting on top of his hair, with printing to create the lenses. He has a normal happy face, but a more determined look for his alternate expression. I thought about adding Buddha to the pick mold, but I really wanted to hold back on the amount of new pieces in this series. One can't have Simone without his bro KAMINA, the leader of Gurren Lagann, at least until... yeah. His hair mold is also double molded with trans thread to give him his iconic shape. He has his father's cape and a sword as his accessories. Up next we have YOKO with her favorite rifle. Her hair would also need to be double molded to include the golden hairpins. The little sculpt would probably just be printed onto it. Her rifle is composed of a Star Wars rifle with a candle piece stuck in the end. Her two expressions include a nice smile and one that has her wearing her orange shades. From the fellow Gainax series comes Panty. She has her casual red dress and has a gun in light blue to represent Backley's. Her panties turns into a gun. She has a cloth skirt piece as well, and I cannot confirm nor deny if there's anything behind that. She has a simple big smile on her face. Her sister's stocking also joins the CMF. Her hairpiece has some pink highlights printed on it, alongside her bow. She's also in her casual look. She has a new molded skirt piece similar to the Disney figures, where it's made out of hard plastic, but in order to give it the rounder look that it needs. As you can tell, one of her legs is inflection, considering she transformed one of her stockings into her sword, Striped Swan. For said sword, she has a katana in white with some blue streaks printed on it. She has a more uninterested look in her face. INFERNO Copt is from a net animation, but it's still well known by Trigger fans, so I added it here. He has a new head mold similar to the Ghost Rider head, but it's all in trans orange, except for the Copt hat, which has some printing on it too. He just has a simple pistol as his accessory. Finally, we can start on some proper Trigger, so what better way to do it than with some kill. To get started, we have RYUKO in her sailor uniform Senketsu. She also has a red streak on her hair to capture the iconic look. As you can tell, her left hand is red to represent Seki Teko. Her glove she uses to draw blood to feed Senketsu in order to make him transform. Her accessory is a new mold for the scissor blade. She has a grinning face and an alternate face. When you have RYUKO, MAKO is never too far behind, whether she likes it or not. She's perhaps the only figure that has a pre-existing hairpiece. She's using Will Byers from Stranger Things, but in reddish brown. She's wearing her school uniform. I was super tempted to make it the Fight Club version, but I was struggling how to make it look right. And then the others were in casual looks, so it is what it is. She comes with her family dog, Guts, which fits over a single stud area. He's pretty small. Besides her smile, MAKO also comes with a face. We finally arrive to Lady Satsuki, president of the student council, in her Junketsu uniform. She has some printed hair clips on her hair and has an e-pal piece in gold to finish her look. She carries her black katana, Bakusan, as her accessory. She comes with a frowning face as her main expression, and obviously, she also has a alternate face. Luluco is a normal middle school student, or at least that's what she used to tell herself. She has a double molded hairpiece to give her her star-shaped hair clip. She also has a printed streak going over her hair in salmon to create the glare she has in the anime. She has a basic smile that can be switched to a panic or
"This guy's a whack job"
expression. To complement her annoyed look, she comes with a little siren accessory that can be attached to the top of her hair, the same fashion as the mini doll accessories. While on the topic of Luluco, I couldn't just pass the chance to not make her Trigger-chan look, especially since she's basically the mascot of the studio. She has a double molded hairpiece to give her her lime green shades, and her double molded arms have bone printing in the black area. She has a normal pistol as her accessory and has a winky face for her expression. I also thought it would be cool if they made her hard to get, similar to Percival Graves from the Harry Potter CMF, where he was just one per case. Here we have Shiny Chariot's #1 fan, AKKO from Little Witch Academia. She's in her full witch outfit with a new hat and hair combo piece, with some printing in the hat for decoration. She also has a new long sleeve arm design and a cloth skirt piece. Her accessories include her wand and a broom that she tends to have problems with. Hence, why besides her smile, she also has an alternate panic look. I decided not to give her shiny rod since she already had too many things, so if I ever were to do a shiny chariot, I guess it would just come with her instead. Up next we have Dino Girl herself, 02. She's in her uniform look, which uses a cloth skirt piece with some printing on it to continue the printing from her torso. Her hair mold would also need to be double molded with some printing for her hairband and horns. Her expressions include a standard smirk and a mischievous smile. Here we have Caillou-loving AKANE, a nice girl with some serious issues. I love her shattered glass Optimus color scheme down to the cracked right lens yellow tinted glasses, which is her alternate expression here. She comes with some Monkey Kid headphones, but in dark blue. Next in the lineup, we have GALO Thymus, Burning Rescue's newest member. His look seems super inspired by KAMINA, who we saw before. To not liking shirts, to the crazy blue hair, which in this case has spring yellow-green highlights printed on it. His accessory is his Gainax gear. Fun fact, the Hidden Sights Phantom fire truck has a mech made from a fire truck that has a MATOI license plate in the front. Probably a reference to the MATOI gear, which is Galo's human-sized mech to fight the burnish. And could also be a reference to RYUKO from Kill la Kill. Trigger is a big fan of self-references. To counter Galo, here we have Leo Fotia, leader of the matte burnish. Just like Galo, his hair has some spring yellow-green highlights on it, and on his body I decided to include the pink and green glare seen in the movie. Realistically it would just be black, but it adds a little extra something to the figure. His accessory is a trans pink burnish flare piece with some spring green printed on it. Lastly, we have the newest member of the Trigger universe, MICHIRU, the girl turned beastman. Here she's using her tanuki form. She has a double molded hairpiece to give her some ears and to illustrate her black tips. She also has a new tail mold similar to what we've seen with characters like Rocket Raccoon, but more poofy. She's in her jacket and shorts, with details all over to show more of her beastman appearance. Honestly, I really like how this one turned out. Well, that's it! My entire Trigger CMF series. Here's a little baggy design, just to wrap it up nicely. Well, hope you guys liked it. I have 2 other series like this, which I could turn into videos if you guys like, while adding some extra details of course. See you next time. Thanks for watching.